What is going on, everybody, and welcome to another video. Today we're checking out Bill Burr, Black Friends Clothes and Harlem. Well, says it all in the title, really, doesn't it? So yeah, Bill Burr's hilarious. We know all about Bill Burr at this point. He doesn't need any introduction to this channel, to be honest. He's going to talk about his black friends, probably something to do with their clothes, and it's something to do with Harlem. In London, I don't know if we have, I don't really know too much about everything in London, to be honest. I only know where I live in London, in the area. We don't really have an area equivalent to Harlem, I don't think. I mean, there's some bad areas, you know, some like rundown areas and stuff, but you know, it is what it is. If you guys live in London and you know what the equivalent would be, you guys let me know. But yeah, be sure to suggest me any videos in the comments, subscribe, and let's get into this video.
Actually, I got a couple of friends of African persuasion, and I gotta get rid of them, man. I gotta admit to you. I'm finding I'm spending too much money on clothes, hanging out with them. I gotta like fucking try to keep up with their wardrobe. It's like every time they go out, they got all brand new shit on.
Right, that's just my friends, I think.
All brand new shit. So when I show up,
but I know
with
people
my
like
white
this.
version, brand new, which is I basically I ironed the shit, right? I ironed it, right? It's new. They just start trashing me.
Hold on, quick pause. This applies to me because when in my videos, people used to be like, oh, my friend used to be like to me, why do you always wear the same shirts? Because I do. I have like a selection, you know. I have like 15 shirts, you know, and they just get cycled. But that's why.
I can't keep up with them, man. They got like fucking 58 pairs of sneakers.
I know guys like that.
I know guys like every color fucking Timberland. And I don't give a shit what fucked up color their shirt is. They got a pair of shoes to match it and a hat. It's like a rule or something.
Probably.
They're the worst. Even when you wear some new shit, there's like some sort of rule that you gotta like space out the amount of time within which like that you wear it.
Yeah, don't wear it.
God forbid you wear the same shirt within a 10-day period. One of them's gonna notice. All of a sudden, just look at you funny, like this motherfucker's got the same shit he had on last Tuesday.
That happened to me at school.
And then the whole car's like, oh
when we
shit!
went,
Then everybody just starts
we went
making
to
fun of
sixth
your
form. I wore like the
clothes.
same shirt twice
First
in a
they
week.
do the math, like,
People
what was
saw
that, 5
it.
days
They were
ago?
like,
5 days, this motherfucker got 5 shirts! He got 5 shirts! And they start breaking it down. Yo, his first shirt be saying Monday, next shirt be saying Tuesday. Yo, on the weekend, he ain't been wearing no shirts. I'll tell you, it's actually funny. You know what? That's actually how I judge black guys now. When I first came to the city, like, all black people scared me.
what?
No, it's like the typical white dude from like the suburbs, you know what I mean? Had no frame of reference, you know? So my only frame of reference with black people was like those, remember those early 90s gangster rap videos? Throw the fucking LA riots in there, man. It was fucking horrible PR.
Fair enough.
I'm watching the videos, look, he's got a nice car, he's got all the women, and he's still fucking mad. These black dudes are never happy. But after 10 years of living in the city, this is how I narrow it down. Whether a black dude scares me or not. Black dudes with dirty sneakers scare the fucking shit out of me. No.
Well, judging by what he's already...
I know from
we're going to make a prediction. Judging by what he's already said, saying that they don't wear the same clothes and they always have a pair of shoes to match, etc. If your shoes are dirty, that means you haven't got the money to spend, or you don't spend it on clothes, which means everyone's laughing at you. You know, which means you're the laughing stock if your clothes are dirty and you're wearing dirty shoes. I mean, surely.
That's the last shit that they're gonna let go. The immediate shit that they have on. So I think, you know, if his sneakers are fucked up, that means his life is fucked up. Every time he leaves his building, the whole neighborhood, oh shit!
There you go, there you go.
Everyone starts making fun of him. He's on the train in a bad mood. I kind of have this howdy-doody, kind of mug-me kind of face.
I got mugged once.
I'm not saying something's gonna happen. I'm just saying.
Well, I was a little
paying
kid,
attention.
so you know. I was like 11.
So I've been seeing this girl recently. This black girl, right? She lives up in Harlem. You know, gone out like 3-4 times. You know, first time we hung out in like the Village area in New York. You know, which is sort of like a racially mixed area. So shit was cool. You know what I mean? Second time we hung out was more like Midtown. You know. Then the third time, she called me at like 3:30 in the morning, and she wanted me to come up to her apartment, right?
Oh!
3:30 in the morning, she lives in Harlem, I look how I look, so it's a fucking situation. because you know the deal, right? Basically, a white dude feels comfortable up to about like 98th, 99th Street. You know what I'm saying? The second the streets start getting into like triple digits,
we don't have
like 100,
digit
101st Street, start getting like
that.
a little asthma, like, oh, fuck, we're starting to get a little high up here. You feel that little tightness in your chest? Can you feel that? 106th Street, you're like leaning on shit, like, dude, where'd all the cabs go? How come there's no taxis up here? Dude, what's a bodega? I don't know what that is. Let's get the fuck out of here. So I'm praying to God she's gonna tell me to take the subway, get off at like 105th Street, 103rd, you know, which is like the first stop in Harlem where I can still look over my shoulder and see like all the white people like disappearing over the horizon, you know? But she goes, no, man, you want to get on the Uptown 2-3 train, you want to get off at 125th Street. I'm like, God, fuck, 125th Street. Jesus Christ, that's like right in the middle of everything. I'm gonna be surrounded on all four sides. I can't fucking do this. So, at this point, I'm really trying to hide like the bitchy tone that's starting to creep into my voice, you know? And I'm trying to ask for really specific directions for when I get up there, because I want to know exactly where I'm going. So she starts naming the streets I have to go down, and every other street up there is named after like a black leader, you know? She's like, make a left on Adam Clayton, take a right on Frederick Douglass. I'm like, God, fuck Adam Clayton. Yo, dude, go on the internet, look up Adam Clayton. Did he kill a bunch of white people during the slave revolt? Dude, I ain't going up there till I know what Adam Clayton did. Fuck this shit.
I don't know who Adam Clayton is. I know who Frederick Douglass is, but I don't know who Adam Clayton is.
So at this point, I'm really having a battle with myself. Because I'm thinking I can't do this, right? I'm like, I can't do this, but my dick's going, no, come on, man, we can do this, all right? Just relax. Pull yourselves together and get on the goddamn train, right? So as always, I listen to my dick. Oh yeah, I get on the train. By the time I get up there, it's like 5 or 4 in the morning, right? I'm staying on like Malcolm X and like Danny
Trains at
Glover
5
or
in the
some
morning?
shit, right? I don't even know where the hell I'm at. But I see the street I want to go up. I want to go up St. Nick. I can literally see her apartment building, but there's like 5 or 6 black dudes standing right on the corner, right where I want to walk by. So I'm like, fuck! Felt like I was on like some reality show at that point, like some sort of like white guy survivor. Ridiculous. So I'm thinking I gotta walk right by these guys, right? You know what's funny? I think that they were actually more surprised to see me than I was scared, you know? And I was really, really scared, you know, but I'm also really, really white, you know? Like shockingly Caucasian. You know what I mean?
He
like
is
if
really
you're not
white,
ready
to
for
be
me,
fair.
I can like surprise you. No, especially if you live up there. You've probably seen a white person for hours, possibly days. So when I show up, it's almost like magical, like a leprechaun came out of nowhere, you know?
That reminds me of that stupid leprechaun sketch in the
like
best news in the news ever.
Top of the morning to you like it. Kind of dance my way past them. But it's been going all right, you know? Once I get in her apartment, I'm fine, you know? I relax, sit down, you know, watch a hip-hop countdown.
Is that a thing? People watch hip-hop
Pretend like I know the
countdowns?
groups, you know what I mean? It's just getting there that's a fucking pain in the ass. But you know, I don't get mad at it, because I figure, you know, black dudes gotta go through the same shit though, right? When you go out to the suburbs, go fuck a white girl. Right? Just that same awful feeling of just leaving your people behind, you know, just less and less of you as you're fucking driving out there. Probably start off lean and you're all fucking cool. 20 minutes in, you're driving like 10 and 2, the radio's off. Like, dude, I don't like this shit. I don't like this shit at all. There's too much grass, I don't see any rims. This is fucked up. None of the windows are tinted. I can clearly see white people in every car. This is fucked up. Listen, you guys were awesome. Thank you so much for coming out. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Okay, that's the end of Bill Burr, Black Friends Clothes in Harlem. I can't really relate to some of the stuff just because I don't live in the US. So when he's talking about all these different streets and stuff, we don't have that in the UK. But in terms of how the city is laid out, they're probably similar. And I don't know what we would equate to Harlem in London. I don't know, but in terms of, you know, a lot of people look at London, they say, oh, what a melting pot of a city. To be honest, it's kind of split up very similar to, like, if you say there's a lot of black people live in Harlem, and I know there's some white people that live there too before anyone gets salty, because people like to get salty at anything, but in London it's similar. Like lots of different groups, ethnic groups have like their own space. Like where my street has got a lot of Polish people living down here. Like we have a lot of Polish, Romanian people like that. I think there was only one black guy that lived down my street for the longest time. I think he moved as well, to be honest. I don't know if my street has actually quite a lot of different thingies, ethnicities down it. But I know there's an area, if you just go 10 minutes that direction, literally there's an area of a lot of Indian people, Pakistani people, Bangladeshi people. There's an area just full of Asian people. And if you go the other direction, you keep going, the area's got a lot of black people in it. So, you know, it's still a little bit split up in terms of thingy. I think a lot of people have a misconception of London when they think, oh, we're such a melting pot, we're so accepting of all these different races, but still people tend to gravitate and live with their own races. Like it just seems like that, you know. I read a book and it said something about people tend to feel safer with their own race, and even if there's 6 guys wearing the same color shirt, you gravitate more to the people wearing your color shirt. But yeah, I don't know if that's true or not. Well, yeah, like I said, man, the clothes thing, I know a lot of people with the issue with clothes and shoes and shit that will just waste their money on it. And thingy, me personally don't care. If you've watched enough of my videos, you know I own like 3 shirts, you know what I mean? It's more than that, but still, anyway. Thank you all for watching. If you made it to the end, man, subscribe, suggest me videos, and I'll see you all next time.